Hey guys, it's Carla from the Paper Trail. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to make over this charger that I found at a thrift store. And it started out not very attractive, and it's even got a scuff on it where the paint is missing. So I'm cleaning it with alcohol so that my paint will stick to it. And I'm cleaning the back too, but I'm not going to paint the back because I'm only concerned with the front. So what I'm doing here is mixing up my own chalk paint. And to do this, what I use is acrylic paint, so whatever color of acrylic paint you want, and then plaster of Paris. And this is, for one thing, it's a lot less expensive, and I'm just spritzing it with water right now to get the consistency I want. It's a lot less expensive, and you can make any color you want. With chalk paint, it's sometimes hard to find the exact color that you want. So with this, you can just mix whatever and with acrylic paint, and then turn it into chalk paint. And it stays on very well. So I'm just putting one coat of black on this and letting it dry. And then I'm coming back with white wax. This is Dixie Belle white wax, but a lot of different companies make it. And I just want to make sure that I get it down into the crevices really well. And I'm not going to worry with painting the center of the charger because it's that's where I'm going to glue things on, so it's going to be covered. So now I'm coming back with a damp cloth and wiping off the excess, so it leaves the white wax down in the grooves and just adds some dimension and texture to the plate. And now with mixed media paper, I'm just cutting out a circle to go in the center. And before I glue it on, I want to kind of distress the edges and make them show up a little better against the charger. So I'm distressing the edges, and then I want to come back too with not quite as much ink on my sponge, and just kind of gray the whole thing down a little bit. So I'm just very lightly going over it with my sponge. And if you don't have one of these tools, they're very handy to have. I've got a link in the description where you can get them. And if you do a lot of distressing, they're really handy to have. Alright, so now I'm just going to use tacky glue and glue it onto the center of the plate or the charger. You could use a plate for this, but this is just a plastic charger. So I want to press it down really well, especially around the edges. So it helps to use a dry cloth. But I want to press it down, make sure it's all glued down well. And now I've just printed this from my computer, just an image that I found that I thought would look good. But it's not going to fit the way it is, so I'm tearing it to fit. So first I'm just going to tear around my image of the chickens and just get a kind of a rough edge around that image. And now, so that that will show up better against that white, I'm going to distress those edges as well. And now, in order for my letters to fit, I'm going to tear them out separately and kind of make them go in a curve around the top. And I'm also going to distress those with the ink. So now, with the glue and water mixture, just half and half, I'm just going to brush on some glue, and I'm going to try to avoid getting it on my charger because I don't want that shiny finish on that. So I'm just trying to keep it on the paper. So I'm putting this kind of low so that I'll have room for my words at the top. And then now that it's got wet glue under it, so now I'm putting glue on top of it. And so I'm just decoupaging it on. And now I'm starting with my center words so that I can know where the others go. So I centered it, and then now I'm putting one on each side. And then gluing on top of it. All right, and now I'm going to put a wire for hanging it. And I've drilled a couple of holes. I've drilled one there and one on the other side. And I'm just going to stick my wire through and twist it and get the length I want on it. And now with the part that's sticking up, I'm just going to take my pencil and curl it a little bit, just to give it a little bit of design. And that is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless you.